Now let's talk about data hiding. Already we have seen this class rectangle having data members length and breadth and the member functions area and perimeter. As per the principles of object-oriented programming, data must be hidden so that it is avoided from being mishandled. So I'll make the data as a private. Now this data is private. So once I write private here, the entire thing below this becomes private. I cannot access anything. But I want to make these functions as public. Okay, let us make these functions as public. Perfect. Now you can see in my class, I have data members as private and member functions as public. Now let us use this class by creating the objects. So I'll just focus on this main function. Inside the main function, I will create an object of rectangle R1. Then I have to set the length, so I will say R1 dot length assign 10. Then R1 dot breadth assign 5. So I am assigning length as 10 and breadth as 5. Oh, what is this? I got an error message. Length is private member and breadth is private member. Let me expand this message and read. Length is a private member of rectangle. Yes, we made it private. Now here the compiler is giving me an error saying that you have declared it as private and you said that you will not access it, but you are mistakenly accessing these values. I cannot set length and breadth. So let me make it comment. And here I will try to access area. R1 dot area. So is it allowed? Yes, this is allowed. Let me run and see what happens. What is the output I will get? 0. Area is 0 because length and breadth are not set. So I could not set length and breadth because I made them private. They are not accessible here. Then what I should do? I should have some other method for accessing these members. So that's it. We have already seen accessors and mutator functions. So I will write down set functions and get functions. So I will write void set length, which will take some parameter and set this at length. Now here I already have shown you that we can do some validation work. If L is greater than 0, then assign length to L. Otherwise, let length be 0. This is a set length function. Same way I will write down set breadth function. Void set breadth integer b, and here also I will do some validation. If b is greater than 0, then only assign breadth assign b. Otherwise, let breadth be 0. Then I should also have the functions for reading the values. So I will say get length, and here itself I will expand the function return length, and integer get breadth, and here itself I will expand the function return breadth. So that's all. I'll just zoom out and you see what are the functions I have written. I have written set length and set breadth function, get length and get breadth function on a rectangle class. Now I cannot access private members of a class, so I have provided these functions for accessing the members of a class. So these members, that is length and breadth, will be accessible via these functions. So if I want to read, I should call get length and set get breadth. If I want to write, then I should call set length and set breadth function. I should not directly access these data members. So it's a good policy based on the principles of object-oriented programming, that is data hiding. Now how I can use this in main function? So inside main function, when I wanted to set the length, so I should have called a function set length, and this value 10 I should pass it as parameter. Then set breadth also I'll make changes here. set breadth with value 5. Now everything is perfect. I'm not directly accessing the data members, but I am calling functions. So let us look at the main function little closely. So here I am calling set length and set breadth functions of a class instead of directly assigning the values. So let us look at these set length and set breadth function. So here are the mutator functions which I am calling, which are taking the values of length and breadth. If it is greater, it is assigning them. Otherwise, the value is set to 0, else it is set to 0. Let us run this and see. I got the answer as 50. So 50 is the answer. I got the correct answer. So the set length and set breadth functions are doing validation here. If length is greater than 0, then only it is assigning the value of L. Otherwise, else it is setting length as 0. So let us try to send some negative number and see what happens. So I am sending length as -10. So it will make the length as 0. So let me run this. See, the area is 0 because it has made the length as 0 as I am passing negative number. If you say that no, I don't want the length to be 0 or breadth to be 0, I want it to be at least 1. So let us say else length is equals to 1 and else breadth is equals to 1. So the minimum length and breadth of a rectangle will be 1 instead of 0. So if I run the program now, then I should get the answer 5. Yes, I got the answer 5. Because I have set the breadth as 5 and length as -10. So it is validating, it knows that length cannot be negative, so it is setting the value as the default value, that is 1. So these are the mutator function. Let us call accessor functions also and just display length and breadth. So I will say length is r1 dot get length. I can call this function. And L. Now same way I will say cout breadth r1 dot get breadth and L. So this should display length and breadth of rectangle. So instead of directly accessing the values, I can call these functions for knowing what is length and what is breadth. Let us run the program. I should get the length and breadth. So length is 1 because I am giving negative value. So yes, this is 1. Let us change the value from negative to positive. Now the length is 10. So I should get length as 10. Yes, I got the length as 10 and breadth as 5 and the area is 50. So that's all. We have seen data hiding and also how we can access the data using accessors and mutators.